Oh yeah, what's good TMG fam? It's your boy L. I'm back with another reaction. How y'all feel? Welcome back to the channel. Salute. So, listen, these videos here, perfect for the type of day we having over here. It's dark, it's gloomy, rain coming down. You know, y'all saw my little spirit fingers. Rain coming down. Rain coming down. You know what I mean? It's one of those days where you just want to lay around, relax. These are the perfect videos, all right? Scary compilation, volume 12. Before you get into it, shut the house down, secure it. Make sure the windows and the doors is locked, blinds is closed. Release the hounds. If you got dogs, pits, or rotties, let them patrol. You know what I'm saying? Let them patrol for you. Nobody gonna walk in there with them. You know what I mean? So we're gonna check this video out. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, man. Join the fam. Acknowledge the haters. Moment of silence for these haters out there, man. That's enough. Now run the likes up, baby. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Here we go.
I wouldn't suggest watching this video alone, as what happens in it is pretty creepy. Reddit user Sir Squid posted the following video and writes, "My wife and I occasionally hear..."
How many of y'all looked at that clip and can imagine somebody sitting there staring right back at you? Like, I don't know why my mind put something or someone or a paranormal poltergeist, whatever, in that chair that's rocking and has it just looking at me with this strange face. That's how it's playing in my mind.
Sir Squid posted the following video and writes, "My wife and I occasionally hear footsteps when nobody is there, and sometimes this is followed by a rocking chair moving. I set up a motion camera over the weekend and this happened.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I just feel like something's judging me. Whoa.
Now, if the rocking chair didn't stop, I would have dismissed this as fake. Someone could have easily pulled this off with a string and blurred it out with special effects. However, how the rocking chair stopped seems as though someone stood up from it. Perhaps it was a ghost that stood up just to knock over the stuff on the shelf. But as always, I'll leave it up to you to come up with your own explanation. Feel free to share down below.
Yeah, I'm gonna need somebody to explain that one for me. Even if you had a string pulling it, when you release it, it's still gonna rock a little bit. It's still gonna rock a little bit.
Facebook user Shyunique Legacy was live streaming on Facebook when he captures something unsettling. Take a look.
Oh, I ain't just go live. Shit right here that I just seen it. I'm telling y'all, it's some weird ass shit going on around this motherfucker dog. Like, on God, it's some weird ass shit going on around this shit. Like, I just really, I'm really just out my mind right now, because I really think I just saw what I just saw, like, I'm finna
I remember this clip, bro.
open my back door and show y'all that the picture came from in the back of my yard. Let me see if I can flip this. That's the exact motherfucking spot now. That's my backyard. I'm zooming in a little piece. This is the exact spot that I just...
I knew it was coming. That's why I was bracing myself. I've seen this clip before, but I knew it was coming. I was bracing myself, bro. Fam, I have his same reaction to it.
This is the exact spot that I just... Hold on.
This wasn't the first time Shyunique has seen this strange entity. He's seen it before, lurking in the trees in his backyard, and took a photo of it. It's hard to make out what's in this photo, but there appears to be something there. But the video he took is the most compelling piece of evidence of this strange entity. Although interesting, it is still nonetheless pretty creepy.
Facts.
It can be such a relief when you capture on camera what many people have doubted to be true, especially those you've told. Such was the case for Reddit user Project Bad, who captured the following on camera. Project Bad writes, "I asked the spirit in my house to knock over the giraffe. No strings or anything, just a straight up response from the other side. I've been telling people for months that things happen in my house that I can't explain, and I started filming my house and caught this."
Yes! Yes! Oh, thank you.
Bump that. Did you notice the dog? He said yes, he's excited. Dog was like, nah, I'm out of here, fam. You wildin'. You asked for that? That means you don't want us to be cool no more. I'm leaving. I'll send for my things. The dog was like, yo, I'm out. I'll send for my things. I'll send.
Oh, you see that? Fuck yeah.
You can tell by the sound of his voice how relieved he is to have finally captured what's been happening at his place. This is just one of the many strange things that have been going on in his home. He has yet to upload more videos of these strange occurrences, so stay tuned. Kevin Koger lives at an apartment complex that's been there since who knows when. It's been up for a while, that's for sure, and it's for this reason that Kevin thinks his apartment is haunted. Kevin states that he hears strange noises at night, but the creepiest thing he's encountered so far was the following incident he captured on camera. Check it out.
Yo, what the Yo. Bruh? Bro, what the Dude, what the Holy I got goosebumps. What the I'm out, bro. I'm out. No way. No way.
As you can tell, Kevin is at a loss for words. He makes it clear that this wasn't staged or set up to look real.
Now, the open, I'm like, okay, could have been something to explain it. But the close, though, the door closing, though.
This actually happened, and he thinks that this might be the doing of some entity. But what are your thoughts on this? Could this be a ghost or an attempt at making it look like one? Let me know down below. Gavin Watts was using Google Earth to explore the catacombs of Paris, which is a place that is known to be haunted. Knowing this, Gavin wasn't surprised to see the following image that was captured. Have a look. It's pretty spooky. There have been many strange things caught on Google Maps/Earth, but this is definitely up there with the rest that are really creepy. But as is usually the case, there might be an explanation for this.
That could have been like when they snapped the photo, maybe some dust, dust cloud, whatever could have been going on. I don't really know about this one.
Perhaps this might have been the cameraman who was sent by Google to take these photos. Who knows? But one can't help but think that this might be a spirit or some entity. This is the catacombs after all. If you don't know what that is, then I highly suggest you look it up. It's pretty terrifying. And definitely check out As Above, So Below. It'll for sure leave you feeling spooked. Reddit user Notorious went straight to his garage after hearing noises that were coming from there. He was on Snapchat, talking to his fiancée about the strange noises he was hearing. He was sending her clips of the garage in the hopes of capturing something strange. And, to his surprise, he did capture something unusual.
Yeah. See ghosts. I'm not sure if I even believe anymore, but yo, okay.
That That's a good. Hold on. Did something crawl out? Did y'all see that? Pay attention to this area right here. I was about to say, yo, he need to move. Get out of there. And now I'm a believer. But hold on. Let me see what this is.
Yo, okay.
That could have been his cat that just did. That was a cat that just walked by.
No. What the f-
Something pushes the sleeping bag off the shelf. Notorious has stated that his dog was at the garage door, far away from where it was at.
Okay, his dog. That was his dog. Okay, so yeah. All right. So now I still believe he might need to get up out of there, bro. Something's in there.
So it couldn't have been his dog that accidentally tipped the bag over. Others have stated that it might have been a rat that was passing by. Although that might be a possible explanation, I just don't think that's what happened. As always, what are your thoughts on this?
Just like I said, I don't know did he say that was his garage or basement? Because if that was basement, I told y'all basements can get weird.
It isn't often the case that a ghost takes on the form of an actual human body. Rarely do we see videos of such spirits. We usually hear about them in stories or personal experiences. But this next video might be actual proof of a ghost manifesting itself as a living, breathing entity. Check it out, it's pretty creepy. Kamiata Orange, the person recording this, was dancing in her bedroom when out of nowhere, an apparition of what appears to be a girl manifests itself right behind her. Maybe this entity wanted to make its presence known, and it could only do so.
Yeah, I think ghosts like TikTok, because that's what that chick was doing. That girl was doing. She was dancing to, or doing one of those TikTok dances or whatever it is. So maybe, you know, ghosts might be, paranormal might be intrigued. TikTok, no? Y'all don't think so? It looked to be very focused just then.
Maybe this entity wanted to make its presence known, and it could only do so through the lens of a camera, as for some reason, cameras can detect what the human eye can't. Of course, this is merely a theory, but I'd be interested in hearing what your thoughts are on this.
And if that is a person, the way it's leaning, it's kind of awkward for a person to lean like that. Pay attention to the way it's leaning. Like it's difficult for somebody to like lean over for long periods of time. Like how far out? Because you don't see the legs or the up, you know what I'm saying, the bottom half or whatever it is. So it would have to be an extreme lean. I don't know. I don't like it. You see, I'm trying to dissect it. I don't really like it though.
As for some reason, cameras can detect what the human eye can't. Of course, this is merely a theory, but I'd be interested in hearing what your thoughts are on this. I wouldn't suggest watching the following clip unless you're fine with looking over your shoulder once every few seconds. In the following clip, someone appears to have set up a camera on a table pointing at the kitchen entrance. The reason as to why it was set up there in the first place is unknown, but later in the video, it becomes clear as to why it was there. Watch this clip and see what happens. A shadowy apparition passes by in front of the camera. The strange activity that might have been going on in this house might be the reason as to why there was a camera. Again, this is purely speculative, but I can't help but think that there have been strange things going on in this house. That's usually the case with videos like these. Regardless, this video is pretty creepy. If you're hiding under your blankets, then good, because this next video is too creepy to see out in the open where it's dark. A child is seen resting in his crib. However, He appears to have been woken up by something. It isn't until seconds later that we see what it was that woke him up. Have a look. Whatever this is, it appears to be observing the child with a deep gaze in its eyes. I can imagine the terror the parents of this child felt upon seeing this video. It would be in their best interest to move or to call an expert who can better handle entities that loom over children in their sleep. One thing's for sure though.
What you mean call us, bro? We are out. Anything show up on my baby's baby monitor and is a face, fam, we out of there. Ain't no save this house. And no, you don't play with my kid, bro. Oh, you showing up around my kid? Oh, no. All bets is off at that point.
I would never leave my child alone in that room ever again.
No.
I'm sure you've seen videos of pets that look like people. Most of them are funny, but this one is far from being funny and is probably the creepiest thing I've seen. I don't know who this cat is supposed to look like, but if you ask me, I would say Smarf from Too Many Cooks. If you haven't seen that video, then good. You don't want to watch it. Trust me, it's the stuff of nightmares. Working as a bartender has its benefits, some of which include getting tips and meeting lots of new people. But the best part is that sometimes you'll encounter paranormal activity. Well, such was the case for the following bartender who looked over the following footage from the night before and saw this. Pay close attention to this area of the screen or you'll miss it.
Watch the tequila bottle on the left. See that?
Now that ain't normal. For all those who want to say it's the condensation or whatever, the speed it picked up just then though.
Reddit user Best of Us states that there have been multiple strange occurrences that have taken place at his work. However, most of these occurrences can be explained. Yet, this incident, which was fortunately captured on camera, is one that he can't explain. Maybe it's an actual ghost. Best of Us believes this, as according to the bar's history, a married couple and their kid were found dead in the building during the 80s. On top of that, according to a few stories, there have been a couple of people who have taken their own lives at this place. As you can see, Best of Us is leaning more towards the paranormal side to explain this. I would too, given the history of this place. But what are your thoughts on this? Let me know down below.
Yeah, to see I was thinking the same thing as most people probably was thinking, like, yeah, it could be condensation. Y'all got me programmed to think that now. But when that speed kicked up and knocked that off of there, all bets were off at that point. All bets were off, bro. No. Then finding out the history of that place, yeah, man. That's what I be saying all the time, though. History about where you live or the area or the place you stay is important, fam. Important. You know what I mean? Important. It'll tell you what you need to know and whether or not you need to reside here. And if you start hearing stories or also pay attention to like, oh, you're going to get this place for a sweet deal. Start asking why. Start asking why. That might help too. You know what I mean? But y'all get at me in the comment section, man. Continue to enjoy the day and the night. And come back and kick it with your boy L to the next reaction of my piece. Y'all stay solid. Hey.